Houseguest, welcome to today's BB11 updates and spoilers. Today's Houseguest of the day is Viva la Poix 2. Okay, so let me just say, I think that was pretty good French for a Spanish student. Okay, Fridays are really busy days in the Big Brother house. You got have-not competition and nominations. So let's start off with the have-not comp. It was hosted by Dan, the Big Brother 10 winner from last season, and apparently it was a real embarrassment for all of the house guests involved because Jesse and the other natural-born killers were extremely rude to Dan, and Jesse was making snide remarks the whole time, and they were just like using unsportsmanlike conduct, and it was really rude and unprofessional and really immature and high school-like, hence the theme. So the producers even had to intervene. That's how bad it got. And they had to be like, alright, come on, let's go. And I just feel really bad for Dan because he's a really good guy. And Jesse's obviously just jealous because he's a loser and he went out 4th last year. Seriously, you didn't even make the jury. And back to like who won and stuff. The populars, Jordan and Laura, were the losers of the competition, so that means they are on slop, they have to take cold showers, and they have to stay in the doom room. And it looks like they're not really having a problem with the slop factor because they like oatmeal, and it's pretty much like heavy oatmeal, so they're liking it actually. Alright, so nominations were also yesterday, and just as I thought, Ronnie's stuck with the natural-born killers. So Jeff and Laura are on the block, and it seems like Laura is the actual target, and Jeff is pretty much-ish safe. So, the last like 2 or 3 days, there's been an issue with who's sleeping where, now that the nerd herd is like out of the doom room, and everybody's switching. They're fighting over beds. Like, are you serious? Get over it. You're freaking adults. And the main instigator is Shima, and she's like, I'm just gonna sit on this bed because it's mine, I claimed it. Grow up. I don't know what's going on with Russell, but it's like even freaking me out because he's like switching sides almost. But it's weird because at first it seemed like he was just doing it to get close to the other side, and I don't know if he's just doing that like for strategy or if he's being for real, because it seems like he's having an awful lot of fun with them, and he's like telling them that he's tired of their attitudes, and like he actually told Ronnie that he'd rather lose than come off as his own word, a prick. And Natalie actually overheard a combo that Russell was having with Jordan, and he was like, oh, I'm not like the other people, and if you watch my back, I got yours. So she ran upstairs immediately to talk to Jesse, and she was like, yeah, I think we should backdoor it because he's switching sides. She is so quick to flip-flop. It's ridiculous. And I really just don't know if this is for real or not. It almost seems like it is, because if he was just trying to get closer to the other side, you'd think he would be doing it in secret and just like making an alliance with them, because his side's in power right now, and I don't know why he would go against them when they're actually in power. So, kind of weird, but we'll have to keep an eye on that situation. And the Power of Veto competition is today. The participants are Ronnie, Laura, Jeff, Natalie, Casey, and Russell. And the host is Lydia. So that competition is actually going on right now. It's not over yet. But when we find out who the winner is, we'll post it in the info, so check back later. And another little Casey note of interest, it seems like he knows Laura too, because she said that he's hosted some of the events that she's been in as a like promotional bikini model. So it seems like he's met a lot of people doing these DJ event things, so I don't know if the producers knew that before or what. It's kind of weird. It's a little bit like, what's that show? Twilight Zone? I don't know. But until tomorrow, much love.